And we live. LaRussell here and smart ass.
That's me. I'm smart and he's right.
I think this episode 40.
Is
I
it?
think we reached the 40 piece. This is our 5th one this week.
Sheesh.
Right? We back, nigga. We back in action, you heard?
You heard me?
Yesterday, we had Fairgrounds. 2,000 tickets in 2 weeks.
Sheesh. It was
At
more
home.
than 2,000 people in that
100-degree weather.
Lord.
Sheesh.
Lord. We was riding around on bikes all day in 100-degree weather.
The BTS from yesterday gonna be great because it was just so much people. You know, it was funny when I used to always try to YouTube like how to throw a festival because I wanted to see footage of like what it takes and what people would do to make it happen, and I could never find nothing. And I was like, I used to tell myself, man, one day I'm gonna fucking throw that shit and I'm gonna document what it takes to do it because I wasn't able to find it to help me throw my own. But, like, we got a shit ton of footage that just showed process and everything involved and what it looks like and how many moving pieces it is. That shit was beautiful. It turned out beautiful. We didn't have no fights. We didn't have no pass outs. We didn't have no violence, no nothing. Just a beautiful, hot-ass fucking day.
Oh, God. We didn't have one issue. One issue.
Oh, God.
Not one. That was crazy. That was beautifully executed. And our first one.
And that was our first one. I can't wait for next year, the big one.
God.
Jeez, double the amount. We're about to start the residencies with Empress. Woo-wee. The weather changing, so we're going to be inside and we get to still be home every month, do something special. So I was thinking for these residency shows, it would be a great time to either start doing the album-based shows or specialty shows in some form. So maybe one day it's a choir, and then one day it's an orchestra, and then one day it's, you know, like I was thinking that it would be cool to kind of just have a blend. You never know what kind of show you're going to get when you come there.
Yeah, that would be fire. My vote's for the album-based shows. I'm trying to get you to do those for years now. I feel like they would be fire.
I haven't even known you that long.
Now who's smart? Anyway, I feel like it would be fire because people really have.
Then this morning you came out the bathroom taking a shit and you was like, we don't have no more toilet paper, and I was like, so how did you?
That's how y'all living? Why you say my actual name? So you didn't wipe?
Yeah, no, that was a success though. Crazy to think of how fast we was able to pull that shit together and everything that we had to do to make it shake. To see it like fully in fruition and be done. Even riding the bike home after felt like a victory lap. It was a really special moment.
Fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm whooped.
I'm whooped too.
Yesterday,
Today
whooped
was
on
a
me.
rest day. That
Boy,
shit beat a nigga ass.
We were in the sun from sun up to sun down yesterday, and then I had the audacity to want to go to the beach and sit in the sun.
How was that?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was very necessary.
Nice.
But the drive back, I was like, damn, I'm tired, and we about to do this free game. But it was good.
We don't have to.
Now, we was talking about, me and Mally both agreed that people should put more respect on Meek Mill's rap game. Like, he really be going. He really be going, and he really be talking that shit.
I think he earned all the disrespect that he gets.
Oh.
I do.
Yeah, we said that.
I think
we
he
was talking
earned
about
it.
that too.
I think when you like introduce antics into your shit and you be on bullshit sometimes, or you be rapping about shit that's like, bro, you know, like you earn that. There's no one just disrespect. We know.
Yeah, you
we
dilute
know.
it.
Niggas who know hip hop niggas, we got an insane level of respect for Meek and what he do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Tony's story affected all of our journeys and was one of them. We got an insane amount of respect, but it's also like we seen the other side of it too, and we hear the other side of it too, nigga. You don't get to get no sort of clemency from that, nigga.
That's what I was saying.
It's the same as Drake, nigga. Drake don't get clemency because he made great record. When he put that ass out, we like, nigga, that shit ain't it.
Yeah.
It's ass, and I think every artist, you don't get to get away from that. You feel me? Niggas only do it if you put it out there for them to do. Niggas ain't saying that about Hov. Why? We don't get no records from Hov that make us say it. You feel me? So yeah, I think that respect there. I don't think niggas not respect me. We know what that nigga mean to the culture and what he's done, but it's also like we seen the fries at the swimming pool.
You was playing. Yeah. You was also playing.
We seen the matching fit with Diddy. Yeah. You know, it's like that. It's just there. It's there.
Yeah.
For real, it's like those things is like if you give it to people, they're going to use it.
Well.
Yeah. We love Meek though. We love Meek. It's tough though. Splash sent me like some new shit the other day because we was in the truck and he was like, man, this shit stupid. And I listened to it and I was like, I don't know if I feel the same way. It just don't be, it don't always be hit no more. And I think it's like, early on in the journey, niggas could really rap about anything because you couldn't really see. Like, they didn't share their life through social media or nothing. So you really had to believe it as whatever. But after you hear a nigga speak and interview and hear a nigga talk and see him tweet and they share their life and then you rapping about certain shit and this and that, it just be like, sometimes it invalidates them because it feel contradicting. They're like, bro, this, you know what we own. You feel me? Yeah. It's hard to feel it still.
Yeah.
Like Jada, you still don't feel it. I feel like Jada can rap about anything. Because that nigga's like, he shares his life.
Mm-hmm.
He still tweet and he still be posting, but it's like you can see that
Yeah.
he is what he is.
Exactly.
Right. It's only when
the lyrics match the tweets and it match the images you see on, so it all matches. It's when it stops matches. It's like I feel like that exists for like DDG. Like when you listen to a DDG song, it's like so far from the life that you experience or witness that you can't take it as nothing more than like a nigga making a song.
Yeah, like they just playing in the booth.
Right.
Playing dress up in the booth.
That's what it is. And that's what music is for some niggas. For some niggas it's like especially songwriters, you're just writing songs. It has nothing to do with your life or your journey or your experience.
Bro,
some people are just songwriters.
I was thinking that too. Even for artists who have their songs written for them, it's like you're disconnected from the track as well. Like it's not
necessarily, because some artists are entertainers. It's like you're an actor. If you're an actor, you can play any role. So you're not disconnected because I know I'm acting. I'm playing this role to deliver this song to the world. That's entertainment. That's just what it is. You feel me? There's people that are in music because they just write songs and deliver songs, and then there's some people that are like, this is how I do therapy. This is how I share my story. But that's not everyone. You know, it's like Ty Dolla $ign writes songs for everyone. He'll write some shit that has nothing to do with his life or anything, but you know, when someone delivers it, they're just delivering it as an entertainer. It's like a movie. You feel me? It has no connection to anyone or anything.
That should be crazy, like to be so deeply connected to a song that's sang by a particular artist, and then you find out the artist didn't even write it, and you like, because it makes you love the artist who performed it, because that's like the person that you get to connect to.
I think if it's a great song, like, you never think about that. It's like Rihanna, you take me higher.
I know you don't think about it, but I'm saying when you find out, you like, damn.
Yeah. That's what Angela was saying when she was like, no, I think it was ZZ when she found out I wrote Field Trip. She's like, I used to take showers and sing these songs and shit, and you know, because you're thinking it's like,
a girl?
Yeah.
You're like, she gets me, and it's like, no, he gets me.
Right. That's hella funny.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't make you like not love the song anymore, or even the artist, but it takes that closeness away.
That relationship that you usually have.
You're like, well, I don't really know you. I just know the song. That's cool. But you feel
Yeah.
like you connected to that person who wrote it, and you think it's the artist, but it's not.
Yeah. Right.
You're like, damn,
Right.
cold game.
There's music. Music is a form of Hollywood too. Like, you know, the goal is to make songs that move the masses. So most people aren't like writing songs that has anything to do with experience. It's just like, how can we write the best song?
Cold game. Okay, so we're doing we got the residency shows coming up. You never announced Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia. I will be in your city. I did announce it on one of these,
No,
but
I'm
I didn't
saying,
share.
but you never posted
I'm gonna do
it.
it again. Atlanta, Georgia. I'll be in your city, October 13th to October 18th. If you want to feature a studio session, a video, you want to hoop, play chess, you got a podcast, you want to interview, you want to book me for a show while I'm there, you got a birthday party you want me to come, a wedding, anything that you need from LaRussell, I'm there from the 13th to the 18th. There will be a link in our bio to book me during that period of time. Fill it up.
Yeah.
I'm home.
Nice. We're gonna be doing Boston and Atlanta. We got the residency shows coming up. We got
The award show.
the award show.
That's the next one.
Sheesh.
The
December
award show?
8th.
December 8th. December 8th. The GCAs. The very first ever Artist Throne Award show. December 8th. We highlighting some of our favorite creatives and some of our favorite artists and some of our favorite people that I just think is worthy of an award because I love them and I appreciate what they doing and providing to my life or the culture. This is year one of the GCAs. You know, the Grammys have done like their 65th annual or some shit. So I'm excited to keep growing this and see what we look like at 65th. You know, by the 65th year, it'll probably be people on IG mad at other artists because they ain't got one, you know? And I'm excited for that because everything large starts as something small. So this is year one for us, and I'm excited to build it. And one day this is going to be like one of the most prestigious monumental awards in life to receive, especially because it's not like a criteria-based award. It's not about the best album or the best this. It's about like, do we love it? Did it impact us? Did it change us?
Damn.
A peer-based award. I guess the Grammy is a peer-based
Yeah.
award as well, you know.
Yeah. An impact-based award?
Yeah, this is really just an award show for the homies.
Dang.
We got questions?
We got a few. We haven't cut up the last couple episodes, so nobody really knows that we're doing them via IG yet, which
Yeah.
is usually where all the questions come from. But I highlighted a few.
Run them.
Let's get into it. Let's see. What mics do you use for live performances?
It depends. If it's a show, I use the either the Shure ULXD or the Sennheiser. I forgot the model of the Sennheiser, but they're new. They're new. I just got them recently. But either the Sennheiser wireless mics or the Shure ULXDs. For this, we're using the Shure. This is like what is this? MV7X. It's like the podcast version of an SM7B. For like live performance sessions, like we used to do for the wall and shit, we usually use an SM7B. Instrument mics is an SM57. I think that's it.
The fact that you remember all those off the top of your head be crazy. Let's see. Do you think it's too late to get back into music if you take a 4 to 6 month break?
No.
Do you think that it's bad for artists to take that long of a break?
No.
Like that it hurts their career?
No. I think you could break as long as you want. As long as when you get back on the field, you put points up. I don't
Nigga take a break and don't make no shots.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think a break hurts unless you never come back. But I think the moment you start releasing again, if you putting out fire, it's going to catch. It don't really matter. It's like Life Jennings just had that live performance content session, and now his stock could go back up if he starts releasing again. You know, like it don't. None of that shit matter as long as you putting out fire. You can stop for years, and if you come back with some fire ass shit that's hard that niggas just can't deny because it looks really great and it sounds really great, you back in the game. Music has no lifespan. Like it's perpetual. As long as you make something great, you always have a chance. You could be 60 years old, and if you make something special, you have a chance. That's the greatest thing about this shit. There is no age or no period of when it ends.
Right? Did it move the people?
Did it move somebody?
Right.
Did it move anybody?
Right. What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is, "He who is willing is who will."
What does that mean to you?
It just means you can't, nothing and no one can stop the person who wants it. Like, it don't matter what's in the way, it's going to happen if somebody wants it that bad. You know, like I was relentless in my pursuit to be successful. I wouldn't let nothing stop me. Every time I got a no, or no, this ain't gonna work, or I can't do that deal, or we don't want to do this. No, I never let anything stop me. I didn't let being broke stop me. I didn't let not having equipment stop me. I didn't let not being able to travel stop me. I didn't let not anything that came into my path, not having a child, not having family issues, not having anything. There was nothing that was able to stop me because I wanted it that bad. And I was willing to do anything it took to get it. That's the difference. Like, some niggas just want it, but are you willing to do everything it takes to get it? Are you willing to spend the entire day riding around on a bike, monitoring and working, and then perform after, and then take your ass on a bike and take pictures, and then ride home, and then get up the next day and edit? You feel me? It's like, if you're not willing to do that, you know, it's going to be a shorter journey for you. But the person who is willing to do whatever it takes, no matter what it is in front of them, you're going to have a hard time not seeing success like that.
Right, you doing everything.
You doing everything, and you willing to do everything. It don't matter what it is.
That was good. I started running ads, and I'm seeing a lot of engagement. However, there have been quite a bit of hate comments.
Yeah.
What do I do about this? It feels like people either really love it or really don't.
You do nothing about it. You just keep on shining. You just keep on shining. If you were a chef and you make food, there's going to be people who do not like your food, and there's going to be people who love your food. And if you spend all of your attention focusing on the people who don't like your food instead of the people who come in your restaurant every day and buy food from you, you just ruining your own perception of your own success. There's nothing you could do about a hating ass nigga. Keep running those ads. I think if you get to a point where it outweighs, then you might have a product issue. Like, if you go on there and it's just niggas who like this shit ass, maybe take heed. Maybe listen. Maybe that's not the one to run the ad behind, because, you know, 90% of the people who see it is saying this shit ass. And that's the thing, you know, engagement works, right? Whether positive or negative, engagement works because it pushes something. But it depends on the kind of engagement you want. Me personally, I don't want to be known for being ass. So if that's the kind of engagement you getting, and you like, oh, we going viral and people is tapping in, but they all like, bro, this shit ass, I'd rather not. But for some people that work, you know, because you got so much engagement that you now have a chance. You know, if people are coming to your page because your shit ass, and then you finally drop something fire, you got 1 million people who've been tuned in just to see what's going to happen next. So it works both ways, but it depends on what you want. But I would just say, take heed. Sometimes use your results. If you got something and everybody's saying this product suck, refine your product and come back harder.
Describe the optimal rollout plan for a single. Please include timelines. For example, how long do you promote it for?
Man, I hate rollouts.
We just went through this.
We hate fucking rollouts, bro.
We're never doing a rollout
hate
again.
Fuck that fucking shit. I hate rollouts. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think I think 6 weeks is like, hey, man, you could roll out as long as you want, as long as you plan it. I like to split it. So say if you got something that you want to work for 3 months, I would spend 1 month pre-rollout, 1 month, present day rollout, and 1 month post rollout. So whatever amount of time you have, split it into threes, and that's how you do it. During pre-rollout, you're in that teasing phase. So that's dropping visualizers, dropping photos, dropping BTS, dropping the making of. While you're in the studio, just kind of keep the music flowing in people's ears and faces before they get access to it. During present day rollout, that means your song is out. Once the song is out, that means you can start running like ads behind it, Spotify showcase ads, IG ads, YouTube ads behind it to just kind of keep building that energy. Post rollout is the same thing, but just reminding niggas that it came out. So a month later, you could keep dropping visualizers, keep dropping BTS content around it. At that point, you should start activating your Spotify marquee ads, because anyone who didn't click on it originally, that marquee ad will hit them later because it knows who listened to it and who didn't. So, whatever amount of time you choose to do your rollout, just allocate it accordingly. But you don't even really need pre-rollout. Just drop that shit and start making noise around it, so when people finally do find it, if they love it, they could just go straight to it. And during post-rollout, just keep reminding niggas that it dropped. Keep finding new visuals around it and new ways to make it look cool. Don't repost the same thing over and over and over.
Except on TikTok, that should be working, which is crazy. Because it's like, you would think that shit would be annoying. Remember when they said in the TikTok meeting, they was like for some reason when people repost it, not the same exact thing though. They said exactly. Tweak it a little bit, but that was crazy for them to say. I was like, and I would not want to see that.
I think that version is true. That's what I do when I schedule now. When I say over and over and over, I literally mean stop posting the same fucking thing over and over and over. If a moment happened and the video was 3 minutes, that means you could take 1 minute of that each and you got 3 times to post that. I like to do mine 4 weeks apart. So like the Miles Minnick shit, I've been posting that for the past 5 months and people barely know. Each time it gets to different people. You feel me? So if you're able to take different moments from it and space it out, that works. Even if you're just doing it a week apart. I posted Caught Up in My Head probably 10 times since it dropped. But it's different moments, different pieces, same song. You feel me? So I think that is how you do it. You get it stuck in people's head and you get it in a psyche. But if every single day you're reposting the same fucking thing, you just get people annoyed with it. Right. Nobody becomes interested.
Right. It's kind of like...
and I feel like that affects you in the long run. Like, long term, people start remembering you for that, and they be like, right. They become disinterested with anything you do because they remember you for that thing.
As a content creator, what do you think is the best way to work with bigger platforms like Revolt TV or Say Cheese to build a working relationship with their companies?
Do something great that they have interest in. We didn't get to work with none of those platforms like Revolt and shit. Like, they didn't tap in until we started doing cool shit. We started doing free game in our own podcast. That's when we first got reached out. And niggas started doing interviews and going viral. That's when they hit us to be a part of Revolt World. There's nothing, you don't want favors or anything. You want somebody to be interested in what you have and your brand and your work and to reach out to you based on that. So I think the same thing that works to get anyone else's attention is like, do some cool shit. That's him?
There's a couple more, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't like doing them like this. Cause I'm just asking you all the questions and I just gotta sit here while you answer them, and I don't get to answer no questions either. And it's like, we just sitting here. We should go back to the cards so that way we could pull them. And then we could do it. Because it feels like I'm like interviewing you. And I fuck with you, and I do like hearing you talk, but it doesn't feel like Free Game Friday anymore.
All right,
It feels like the LaRussell
episode
interview.
of Free Game Friday.
It's not Friday.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next episode if there is one. I'm probably done.
That's crazy. Niggas be honest when they get fired. It's crazy. I just wanted to be honest. I feel like you could tell that I wasn't having a good time, and I was like, well, the reason is it's not the same. I'm just asking you these questions. It's not as entertaining.
Nigga said you could tell I wasn't having a good time.
Because he kept looking at me like,
nigga like, you didn't come? Did you come? I've been busting.